Hey there, it's Shauna. I hope you're doing good. This video is all about your moon in the sign of Aquarius. So this video is for you if you have your natal moon in your birth chart in the sign of Aquarius. If you don't know what your moon sign is, I'll have a link below so that you can look it up. If you want to know more about exactly what the moon means in your birth chart, you can watch my other video about that. But in essence, the moon gives insight into our internal nature. It tells us about our instincts, our intuition, the way that we process emotions. And at a deeper level, the moon tells us about what we need to take in order to feel spiritually nourished. So when your moon is in the sign of Aquarius, what does this mean? Aquarius is all about individual self-expression, and not just self-expression, but being able to self-express in a way that is totally outside the social norm, that is drastically different than everyone else. And to feel comfortable with that and to not be like shunned or shamed for that. So for you, when your moon, when your heart, when your emotions are here, there is typically a tendency where you feel different than everyone else, where you process things differently. And Aquarian energy is, it's very much related to quick intuitive insights. So like these flashes of insights, that's why it's related to the archetype of the revolutionary and the mad scientist, because the mad scientist is someone that's like working on something, and it's very intellectual and it's very, very left brain. And then there's like a flash of insight that comes. That's how you process things. So there may be for you this element of like trying to figure something out or feeling into something, and then it like clicks into place. So that's the interesting thing with Aquarian energy, is Aquarian is very much spiritually connected in those flashes of insight, but it's also a very intellectual kind of sign as well. So for you, typically, if you have your moon in the sign of Aquarius, there's not a tendency to be overwhelmed by emotions. Typically, you can look at things pretty objectively, but the way that you process things, it's kind of like you have to like analyze it and figure it out and do some experiments, and then something will come to you. But you have to kind of like go through that experimenting process, like that mad scientist kind of process. Experimenting in general feels really good to you. So this just means like trying out a few different possibilities, and then answers will come and things will click into place for you. Aquarius is more emotionally detached as well, so there is that ability to be able to just like stand back. But at the same time, Aquarius is all about delivering messages to people as well. So for you, there may be this element of feeling wisdom and feeling a need to share things with people, and that's a part of your individual self-expression too. The biggest thing for you that I want you to know is that it's really, really important for you to express your individuality. If you don't express yourself, if you don't do those quirky, weird things that you want to do, that you feel in your heart that you must, then it will be expressed in a way that is even weirder and more unconventional and strange. The thing with you, if you have your moon in Aquarius, is that your individuality must be expressed. Like your soul is like, I want to be totally different than everyone else in some way, and only you know what that way is for you. Only you know what it is that will be satisfying to express in that way. But if you hinder that, and if you try to fit into what's normal with society, then your unconscious mind, especially because it's moon, your unconscious mind is going to bring that out in ways that are like really weird. Like this can even be like there's a dress code at your work and you're like, damn it, I'm gonna like break the dress code and I'm gonna wear this because I want to. And it's like, why? Like, why would you do that? It's so silly and it doesn't even matter. But you're unconsciously trying to assert your individuality. And ideally, we want for you to express your individuality in a way that is important to you. So, I mean, I don't know about your life, but breaking the dress code at work, that's something that's probably not super important to you. You know what I mean? So, I would encourage you to connect with what it is that's most important for you to express. A good question for you, Moon in Aquarius, my friend, is to ask yourself, if you had like a stadium full of people and you could give them one message, or maybe like a few, say maybe pick like 5 or something. If you could give them a core set of messages, what would you tell them? This I feel is really a good exercise for you, maybe a good journaling exercise, because you're all about delivering messages to people. You're all about delivering the truth. You're universal and ahead of its time truth. So I want you to meditate on that. Like, what do you really want people to know? What is the truth that you feel like is lacking in the world? And notice what the themes are there, because that is a part of you that wants to come out into the world. So the more that you can do to find ways to express that in a healthy way, in an intentional way, the better and more happier you will be, and the more awesome you will be. So really important for you to surround yourself with people who will give you lots of freedom and space to be yourself, to be that individual, to not, we don't want for you to, it's not ideal for you to be around people who try to put you in a box, or people that try to put anyone in a box for that matter. You need freedom of self-expression, and so that means surrounding yourself with people who are going to let you do that. And also people who are going to let you go off and do things and have lots of different friends and interactions and then come back to them. Because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is all about freedom and liberation and being able to like jet off somewhere and then come back. You need people that are cool with that. So you need people that are very secure in themselves, and they're like, okay, you can go off and do your thing and I'll be here when you come back. That's really healthy energy for you. Constriction in general is not good. So freedom to be yourself, in essence. We want to support that for you. So that is your moon in Aquarius. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it and leave me a comment below. Also, I'll have links below so that you can connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm always posting updates about the signs and the moon and full moons and new moons and different moon rituals and all that good stuff. So I'll have a link below. Follow me and say hi and connect with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Namaste. Mwah.